Hello everyone, and welcome back to NieR Replicant. I know that it's been a while. Oh, get this stupid mouse off my screen. Anyways, I know that it's been a minute. Last time you probably saw me play this was when I was grinding for materials. Here's how that basically went. I realized that there are weapons, well, I didn't realize, I remembered basically, that there's weapons that we don't even unlock until ending B. And we're not going to even get like half the materials we need. So me trying to avoid all this crap, essentially, is pointless. Aw, kitty. I wish we could pet the cat, but we cannot pet the cat. Anyways, but we do have some side quests to do.
I knew it.
Hey, you don't happen to know where my boyfriend is, do you?
Sorry, lady. No idea.
Right, of course you don't. I'm so silly sometimes. See, my boyfriend just up and vanished 5 years ago. I keep waiting for him, but I have no idea where he went or if he's even... Hey, wait. You're that kid who does whatever people ask him to do, right? Well then, go find my boyfriend.
Oh gosh.
Well, people usually ask nicely. And I have no idea what your boyfriend looks like, much less where to find him.
Well, he always wears this flashy gold necklace, so maybe you can start there.
And so we find ourselves off on a hunt for a man with a golden necklace. Not exactly the strongest of possible leads.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. So we do actually have some side quests. Let's see, Grimoire Vice. Let's see what we got. So, incomplete quests. We're at 71% completion, so... ask around if you know anybody that saw him. We still have to do the damaged map, so we still have to go to facades. That's one thing we have to do. We have to go to the Strange Things store to also find parts, so that we can get them for the fountain, and we have to go back to Seafront to give the items to the client for the lighthouse. So we have quite a few things to do. I'm gonna try and do as many of them as possible. But right now we're just supposed to be asking around about a man with a gold necklace. And I've got to remember what my buttons are. Oh boy. But yeah, it has been a while. I meant to do a lot of this sooner, obviously, but just didn't get around to it. Because I was playing Final Fantasy, and I have been getting back into Monster Hunter lately, so there's that as well. Getting back into Monster Hunter Rise has really been an experience because I already beat it with my friend on Switch, and so it's kind of funny playing it again, because when I first played Monster Hunter Rise, and I know I've mentioned this before, it is my first Monster Hunter. It is my first ever Monster Hunter that I ever played, and that's what ended up getting me into the Monster Hunter series. So, obviously going through Rise and Sunbreak, I was very Monster Hunter dumb, so to say. And so getting into it now with the knowledge that I have about Monster Hunter, it's just kind of funny to me, I don't know. Also, I found out you can get a boar liver. That's like one of the rarer items, I guess. And while we're out, you know, I'm obviously going the long way because I still... Ooh, speak of the devil. So I still want to get as much materials as possible. I know that we're not going to get half as much as I would like. Obviously, I'm not going to get everything I want. And leveling up the weapons, like I said, we're kind of in a place where it's a bit moot. Just because until we open up some other paths, we're not going to get half what I want or need or anything like that. Obviously, ending B is where it's going to be more important that we start leveling stuff up, so... After a while, I just decided not to worry about it so much, I guess. But, that, and I'm just trying to get through some games. It's really hard when I do play longer games, because there's so many I've been wanting to play. And I also, I guess I have trouble deciding, right? I have trouble deciding what is going to be a good game to play. So, my big issue is that there are games that are obviously good for, you know, long plays, and then there's some games that are honestly just worth more of a mention. For game preservation's sake, it's just better just to kind of play a little bit of them, kind of showcase some of the gameplay and just kind of talk about them versus actually playing through the whole thing. Because I have to think of it as a mixture of game preservation, but also I am still trying to be entertaining. And so, like for October, I'm wanting to play more scary games. Well, some of my scary games are actually really kind of neat. But then there's some of them that really aren't worth much. They're kind of just really short experiences that don't really lead to much. And, you know, I could sit there and play them, but I don't think that they have that entertainment factor. So that I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, talk about them instead. It's kind of like how I did for Babdi. Now, Babdi is a really cool game, and is definitely one that I recommend that people try out. But I don't think it would have been entertaining to watch me play through Babdi, especially since I played through it like 2 times, I think. And it wouldn't have been really fun to watch me play through it, you know, just because it is such a, I guess, long experience. In a sense that there's like long periods of time where you're not doing anything, except kind of wondering like you should pick up an item or go down a particular hallway or something like that. I know I'm saying a lot, but I'm trying to wake myself up. I've had a little bit of a long night, and that's another thing too. I also have to take into consideration my time. So my work, a dirty bag, ew. So my work basically kind of put out a, what was it? They put out a schedule. They put out a schedule for me today, and I have some stuff coming up with my work. Mostly it's just training. And it's training, you know, that we're supposed to do, so I get it. But part of the problem with that is that I'll be working doubles. And I was kind of laughing with my coworkers today, and I was like, man, you know, that's really going to take away from my free time. You know, because the training is a week, and then on top of doing the training, they want us to do our job as well. So I'm going to be doing basically 16-hour days, which is crazy, for a week. So I'm gonna be tired, and, you know, whenever I record a video, I really do just go home, eat dinner real quick, sit at my computer and think, okay, am I gonna record a video tonight, or am I just going to relax tonight? And, you know, when it comes to, like I said, if I have training for a week, I'm not really going to have the luxury of coming home and sitting down at my computer. Mostly it's gonna be coming home, letting my dogs out, and then going straight to bed. Because I have stuff to do. AKA the training.
Hey, now I need a pump for a water fountain. Got anything like that?
Fountain pump? No, that's not something I have. I could probably build one, but I'd need a metal... Oh, I need metal and electrical parts. Maybe just difficult to find them all.
What do you need?
10 broken motors, 10 severed cables.
Alright, I'm on it.
I don't know if I have all that.
I got what you need.
Oh. Broken motors and severed cables, yes, very good. Yeah, this will take a bit, but I'll deliver it to the client when I'm done.
I'll let him know.
Okay, I still have that map thing for you.
Hey, can you fix damaged books?
Given time and the proper materials, sure.
And what would those materials be?
To restore the book, I'll need 3 drops of machine oil, 3 eggplants, and 3 goat hides. So I need eggplants. Where the hell am I gonna get eggplants? Do they sell them here? Oh boy. This isn't the vegetables. But actually, do you have anything though? Ooh, you do. I'll take 1 and 1. Thank you! The Phoenix Spear is my favorite. So actually, now that we have my favorite spear, I might want to actually upgrade some stuff after all. Sheesh. But not right now. I'll do it later. I'll do it later when I have a day and some time to just go out and do all that. Do you have eggplants? No, of course you don't. Sorry, I don't have much. Aw, honey, I wasn't actually, like, mad at you. My dog's looking at me like, what'd I do? No, I was talking to the NPC. Oh, I hate it when it feels like NPCs can hear you and they're like, sorry, and you're like, aw, shit. It's like I wasn't actually yelling. But, let's look at the spear, man. Alright, so right now I'm using Spear of the Usurper. It's 418. Captain Spear, ooh! Oh, but it's a heavy spear. Do I want that, though? Do I wanna use that? Phoenix Spear is 490. Heck yeah. Give me that. That's why I love it. We have to go to word edit though. Because quick best words. Paywall. Pahul Otkar. Every time I see one of these, like, look at that. Look at it. I'm unstoppable. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Alright, we'll have to go to the boat. We'll have to get eggplant. I mean, we might as well go to Seafront. I mean, we have to drop off some stuff anyways. So... But, oh gosh, what was I saying? I don't even remember now. Well, shoot. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So, whenever I see the word edit, right, I think of Elder Scrolls Online. Like, when I'm finding the freaking, what is it, the ruins? And you pick them up whenever you're putting them in the, essentially the crafting table, and you're choosing them, like, you're choosing the ones, you're choosing what ruin you want to put in there, and the voice reads it aloud, and it's like Otkar, Akar, or something like that, you know? That's what I think of every single time, whenever I, do word edit now in NieR Replicant. Like, Elder Scrolls Online has ruined me. And before anybody asks, I was playing on Xbox. Not that anybody will ask, but I was playing on Xbox. Unfortunately, I am no longer playing on Xbox. I did get PC, like as far as like a PC account.
Might look messed. Anyway,
shut up, dude. So I did get the PC version. I did start a new account, but I have not played it. So like I have made no progression. It's not even worth like asking me if we can team up sometime, because I would have nothing for you. Honest and for truly. Alright, now do you have eggplant?
There's not much left.
I just need eggplant. That's all I need. Well, you also do not have eggplant.
I'll try to get my stock up by the time you return.
Don't worry about it, it's just... nobody has eggplant. There's that broken down ship. We need to go this way. I mean, because like I said, we're on our way here anyways, so... he doesn't know anything. I probably should go to the tavern and see if maybe somebody knows something. Great.
I've got your gear. Thanks a bunch. Here's your payment.
Nice.
The old lady's gone now, but we need to keep this lighthouse going.
That is true. That is very, very true. Alright, now we've taken care of that, so we do have that out of the way. Oh, and we also took care of the fountain, so we can actually return to, NieR's village. But while we're out, yeah, I was about to say, let's stop in the tavern and see if we can find somebody with a gold necklace.
Hey, you got time to help me with something?
Oh, you have a quest.
Go on.
I need you to buy a kitchen knife from Two Brothers Weaponry and bring it back to me. I'm willing to pay a handsome sum for it.
Why not just buy one here in town? Why go to such lengths for a mere household utensil?
Absolutely not. The knife must come from the junk heap. I'll pay whatever it takes.
Oh boy.
Well, if you say so.
Thanks. When you bring me the knife, I'll give you the money.
Okay, well, I was really hoping that we'd find hints about the guy with the gold necklace, but I'm guessing that seafront is not the answer. Either way, I'll take a quick look around town, see if maybe we can find something. Then I'll return to NieR's village, and we'll kind of just go from there. I remember some of the quests, but I don't remember all of them. Like, I know at some point I completed every single quest, but they're not always, like, so memorable, so...
Our fishing trips get longer and longer.
Yeah, and you never paid me back for all those ventures either, so... Fooey on you. If I have to grow my own eggplants, I'm going to be very disappointed. I mean, I don't think I had to before, so I'm really hoping I don't have to this time, but who knows?
Turns anyway.
Alright, let's go here. I'm happy for the fast travel, but... And I'm trying to avoid going to the Airy. I really don't want to go to the Airy.
They'll deliver the pump as soon as it's ready.
Thanks much. Here's a little something, just because I care.
Nice. Getting all the monies. Alright, so let's go in here. There's probably another quest too I'm missing.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Oh, a king's mask.
Facade's looking for help again. The king needs materials for something. And he's a king, so you better hop to it.
Sure, I guess so.
I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Man, needy. Also, there was also a tale of study. Not really sure what that means. So obviously we don't know anything about this mysterious man.
The shopping district used to be so lively.
There's nobody that seems to know anything, because usually anybody with information is going to have a marker just like the quest marker. The only thing I could think to do is maybe head into the library and see if there's anybody up there, but highly doubt it. And I'm trying not to waste too much time. Oh, I forgot to check the vegetable stand. Either way, we'll go in the library real quick. And then once we check the library, if there's nothing in there, then we'll go to the vegetable stand. If there's nothing there, then, I mean, we'll have to go to the Airy. So there's not really anywhere else to go.
I'm sorry for all the trouble, sir.
Hey, mister? How come I can't see Dad?
Oh, these are the kids. Those are the kids who, their dad was, getting them to steal stuff, so I guess they were taken in by Popola? So... Okay, so there's nothing here. Oh boy. There might be somebody in Facade that knows about him. I mean, gold necklace... Gold necklace... I mean, like Vice said, that doesn't really give us a lot to go off of, so... Oh well, here's hoping that we can find 3 eggplants at least. This lady over here has flower seeds, but it's this lady over here that has food.
You saved his life. From now on, I'm giving you a discount.
And I appreciate that. You're sweet. Eggplant! Yeah!
Come again anytime, okay?
I will. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Facade. That way we can get the map, and then once we have the map done, then we can find this secret thing. And besides, we have to go to Facade anyways because we have to talk to the king about what materials he needs for his mask.
I've decided to tell my... Anyway.
I don't want to hear about your killer joke because I already know. I already know it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna be a terrible joke. But yeah, I wanted to say hello and also thank you to all my recent subscribers. content creation is such a weird thing. I've told my dad about it, you know, because he'll sometimes ask. He'll be like, oh, how's your YouTube going, you know? I've explained to him that it's just a hobby, but I can tell that he knows it's my passion, you know, he knows that I really have a passion for it, that I love doing it, and so he really wants me to be able to make something of it. But I also know that he doesn't understand, like, the ins and outs of how it works, like all the networking I'd have to do, and just the amount of effort and time that it takes that I really just don't have working a, you know, 40-hour job. You know, but anyways, content creation is such a weird thing because even though I know it's a hobby, right, I still find myself looking at the numbers, right? Every day I log into my YouTube, and I probably should stop because honestly, like, it's not about the numbers. You know, it's about the games and the preservation of games and that sort of thing. But it's like, I look at the freaking numbers, and, you know, I lose a subscriber, and the thing is like, I know in my brain it's probably some bot account or nothing that's really, truly important. And yet in my brain, you know, I have, you know, anxiety and stuff like that. I think to myself, what did I do wrong? Like, were my videos not entertaining enough? You know, was my content not good enough? And it's silly, you know? It's silly because it doesn't matter if I'm doing it just for a hobby. It's not like I'm making money off of this or anything else. But it is really a weird thing. There does come a time where content creation kind of goes from haha hee hee fun to this is kind of more like a job. And I'm kind of in that balance right now where I definitely feel sometimes that this is a job even though I don't make any money. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I just do this for fun.
I got the materials you needed. Not that I have any idea how they're supposed to be helpful.
One moment, please. You see, the machine oil loosens the grime while the eggplant absorbs it. I can then use the goat hide to repair the damaged sections. There you are, your book is restored.
Hey, this looks great. Let's get it back to the client.
Okay, restore treasure map. Alright, so we have that. Now we gotta go talk to the king. But anyways, you know, but it is such a weird thing because, like, I've started, ever since I think once my subscribers reached above, like, 500, I think that's when I started really caring about my numbers, because I was like, oh crap, people are watching me now, versus before where it didn't really feel that way, you know?
Okay.
Excuse me, are you looking for work right now?
What kind of work?
The rule states that we must make a ceremonial mask for our king, and I need help collecting the materials. Okay.
I can do that.
Thank you. I'll need two things from you. One is titanium alloy, which can be found in the junk heap. The other is a crystal, which is a special type of ore. I'll need one of each.
I've got your things.
I can create the mask. Thank you very much.
What manner of ceremony is this mask for?
The king will wear the mask when he is pondering a new rule.
That's a pretty specialized mask.
Here's your payment, by the way. I mean, good thing I had the stuff. Goodness. That's really all that was, though? Was that necessary? I also still haven't found a guy with a gold necklace. So I don't know where he is. Alright, back to the village, then. At least we got those things out of the way, and then we can pick up the new Tale of Study. So there's that. And we got some new weapons, so it's not bad. But yeah, definitely when I'm playing something that's like kooky and weird and that sort of thing, and it just kind of seems like outside the normal, I think, especially my long plays, right? My long plays are more for me. So like playing this game, this is more for me. When I played Okami, even though it didn't get the views, that was definitely more for me. It was more for fun. When I do my talk series, sometimes it's for me, but most of the time it's just because I'm trying to put something out that I think people will like. You know, or I'm just trying to show that I'm still active. Because there was a time when I would go years without posting. I would post one video and then disappear for like 2 years and come back and post like, you know, 5, 6 videos, and then I would disappear again. So, you know, there was never like a steady upload on my channel. And now I'm trying to have this steady flow of content. And it's really strange trying to keep up with that, because I've never had, I guess, that much discipline when it comes to my channel.
Anyway.
So now trying to have that sort of discipline is just kind of strange. You know, where I'm like, okay, I want this personal rule where every 2 or 3 days, maybe up to 5 days, I want to have a video. Yeah, it's a little odd to me, but you know, it's been good. And obviously it's been working, you know.
Is your husband around? I have something for him.
Sorry, he's out shopping for weapons right now.
Oh, all right. Well, can you give him this book?
Fine.
If I may, madam, what is it about our transaction that has you so dissatisfied?
This is another map, isn't it? Well, as soon as he sees it, he's going to run off on some fool treasure hunt again. One of these days, he's going to get himself killed.
I understand. I know what it's like to worry about someone.
I don't suppose... Look, is there any way you can find this treasure? If you can track it down and bring it to my husband, that would be enough to satisfy his curiosity.
I think we can do that. But first, we gotta figure out where this map leads.
That seems like Popola's area of expertise. Perhaps she has some advice for us.
Yeah, let's go talk to her.
Surely you are aware that meddling in the affairs of a married couple will accomplish nothing.
We've been there, done that.
Look, I took on a job and I'm gonna see it through.
Your sense of duty is positively breathtaking.
I know what it feels like to worry about family. If we can keep others out of danger by handling stuff like this, I'm all for it.
It is a tremendous burden. And yet I cannot say I dislike that way of thinking.
Yeah, but also, we've now meddled in the affairs of married persons like twice now, have we not? Why have we not learned our lesson? You would think we would learn our lesson. All right.
Hey, got a minute? I have a map I need your help with.
Sure. What kind of map?
A treasure map.
Here, let me show you.
This looks like a map of the Lost Shrine. Apparently this leads to some unidentified object of great importance. It also talks about a hidden room in the Lost Shrine where sunlight doesn't reach. I bet that's where your secret treasure is hiding.
A hidden room in the Lost Shrine, huh? Thanks for the help.
Oh, not at all. Glad to be of service.
Oh, it'll be strange going to the Lost Shrine again. But honestly, that's a good thing because it'll lead us to finding more complex machines and stuff, because there are large shades in there. So, I mean, it's not all bad. It's not all great, but it's not all bad. But yeah, I do have some things I want to play in the future, but I've got to figure out how to do it. Eventually, I want to cover one of my favorite RPGs of all times. And while I want to cover one of my favorite, like, platformers, I guess, or collectathons, I don't know what you would even call it. I don't think it would go over well with the channel, so...
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Tale of Study.
Apparently the manor's butler has a unique shade he wants your advice on. Yeah, don't look at me.
Oh.
I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Man, so we're also going to Emil's place? Sheesh. We're just heading all over, huh? Well, first things first, let's go to the Lost Shrine. Let's get that out of the way before we go into the manor. But yeah, I would love to play the Dot Hack series on this channel. The only problem is that it's long, and I'm talking like it would be one of the longest of long plays that I've done.
Anyway.
So that's one of the things I'm kind of worried about. You know, and like, here's the thing, I would have to play
Paying
it.
a lot of money for us to go find some old cooking knife.
No, we're not going there
Whether
yet,
for
Emil.
love of food or fine cutlery, there is little doubt this man is a serious customer.
Maybe we could buy a whole bunch of knives for him. Then we'd be rich.
If he had 20 arms and could wield a weapon in each one, I am certain he would purchase a great many knives for himself.
That would be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
This is a really stupid conversation.
That is true. But we're not getting the knife right now, Emil. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not really sure how I'd make that work. I do have all the games for PlayStation 2, obviously, but it can be a little hard to play games like that with their age and me trying to capture them and stuff like that, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to accomplish that if I did want to play it. Obviously, and I hate to say the word because I don't want to get in trouble or anything, obviously there are emulators available, there are things that I can do in order to play these games, but the problem is that .hack utilizes a save system where, you know, you basically carry over your save between 4 games. You don't have to do this, but if you don't do this, you are really, really setting yourself up for failure, I think. And so I would hate to essentially play, you know, the first game and then not be able to carry over my save into the second game. So I'm still trying to work out the mechanics of how I would do that and then kind of go from there. So once I figure that out, I would like to eventually start that. Obviously after Replicant, I still want to do Automata, just to get NieR done and over with. Final Fantasy is going to take me forever, so that's going to be something we're playing for a while. And then once I finish Sunbreak, I am going to go back to playing Monster Hunter World, because I want to go through Iceborne. Oh, they're already dead. Shit. I know I've leveled up a lot since I was last here, but I just remember the last time I was here I was kind of having some trouble with these guys, and now I'm not really having as much trouble. So, just a little strange, that's all. Yeah, I can't monetize any of these videos because of Squeenix. They basically said, yeah, this is our music, and even though you're talking over it the entire time, people can hear too much of our tunes, and now that we have a channel specifically for our music, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to play these games unless you buy a license from us. And if I'm not making any money off of these anyways, I'm not buying a freaking license. Like, you got me all sorts of stuff, you know? Okay. So it says that there's a place where the sun don't shine, which I think is actually at the end of, not here, but I think it's actually at the end of this hallway where we were once pushing the boxes. So, but I don't remember. Little guys. I will say the Lost Shrine, and especially Emil's Manor, great places to level up. Great places to level up and find pretty specific items, depending on what you're looking for, of the rare variety, just because you're fighting so many of the same, you know, enemies and whatever. Usually where the big shade is. But I guess it's not here yet? Or they're not gonna spawn it yet? That's fine too, I guess. Now there are these rooms. A pile of junk.
Is this the treasure?
Not but a pile of junk. It seems this treasure map was a ruse.
Now what? His wife isn't gonna like this at all.
Alright, well, I guess that was it. Alright, time to go back down. No, I still have to figure out how I want to record the various endings, because the only problem is that unfortunately a lot of this game repeats, and while there are sections of it that are different, depending on, like, the ending, I would have to, I guess, I feel like I'm gonna have to point out the differences, and then it comes down to, is it worth it? Do I want to? Are people gonna pick up on the differences? Am I gonna have to point them out or not? I don't know. There's a lot of conscious decisions to be made, and I just don't know how to go about it. Because the thing is like, I try not to be too annoying. Because the thing is like, I don't like stating the obvious, but then I have a hard time because I know that what may be obvious to me may not be obvious to somebody else. I think that's one of the frustrations that I have when I'm watching other content creators, is I constantly look at what they're doing and I'm like, how did you not notice that? How did you not get that? How did you not read these words and think A, B, C, D, E? And then I'm like, okay, well, you know, they're not, you know, they're different than I am. They think differently than I do. So
I went grocery anyway.
I don't care about you going grocery shopping. He sure does talk a lot. Alright. Hey lady, I found your pile of junk for your husband. Where was I supposed to go for the tail of study? Oh, the manor. That's right. Here you go.
How'd it go?
We followed the map, but all we found was a pile of junk.
I see. In that case, can I ask you to sell my jade hair ornament and purchase something shiny with the proceeds? Then we can give it to him and pretend that you found it.
You sure? This looks pretty valuable.
That's because it is. But if it keeps that idiot husband of mine home safe, then it's worth it.
Well, should we obey the wife's request and sell her jade hair ornament?
I don't want her to, but...
Well, if that's what she wants, let's go to the Strange Things store and see what we can get for it.
I don't want to do it because, like, it's her hair ornament, but at the same time, like, she's doing it for her husband, and, you know, like, I don't think our choice has, like, any huge implications. But at the same time, like, to tell her no, like, she would just be worried the entire time.
Well, anyway.
So, we're heading back to Facade. Man, we've been to Facade like 80,000 times now. But I'm trying to get all these side quests done so that we can get to the good stuff later. Because we are really getting to the point of no return. I'm just running past these shades, I don't care. I don't care enough. But we are really getting close to that point of no return. I know it doesn't seem like it. Like, trust me, I get it. But yeah, we are really heading to a point where we're not really going to be able to go back on some things. So I am trying to get all the side quests done as soon as possible. Because then once we head into ending B, there will be new side quests that weren't available before, and I really want my focus to be on those ones because those are the ones that are going to provide us with the weapons that we need to get so that we can get ending C and D. So, that's what's most important right now. You want to trade this hair ornament for something shiny? Sure thing. How about I give you this old gold coin for it? Okay. That doesn't seem like a fair trade. I mean, a jade hairpin, like, That must have been, like, gorgeous. But man, think about it. How useless is gold in this world that he's like, oh yeah, a jade hairpin that's super valuable? Here's an old gold coin. Take it. And it's just one coin, but like, I don't know. You would think that gold would have more worth, but I find a lot of gold in this universe. So I think it's kind of worthless. So like, I think that lady got jibbed. Just saying. Whoa. A game I would really like to play for a long play, which I know this is kind of out of left field, but a game I would really like to play for a long play, I want to do the BioShock series, dude. And I have them all on PC, like, I want to do them so bad. And I don't just want to do the, you know, a talk about them like I did for Borderlands, because Borderlands is a little slower paced, and it's a little weird, it's kind of awkward to record. But yeah, BioShock I think would be really good for a long play.
Turn any.
So like, I would really like to do BioShock. Still haven't found that guy with a gold necklace.
I knew it. This is what
Okay.
Yes! Gold! That map was right all along. Not sure it's enough to roll around in, but maybe I can make it work.
Oh, how wonderful. Now will you please promise to stop with all this treasure hunting?
I promise, honey. From now on, it's nothing but good, honest work for me. Oh, but wait. There's one more thing. Here. This is the first map I ever found. Take it. I won't be needing it anymore.
Obtained a marked map.
This map's even more cryptic than the last one.
Yet I feel confident the rubbish it will lead us to is the same. Now come, we've little time to waste with such trifles.
Probably, but treasure hunting is all about believing in what's possible, Vice.
Such things are beyond even my comprehension.
Think of it as a game, if that helps. Now let's go talk to Popola and see if she can help with the map.
Alright, but first I'm gonna talk to this lady and be like, where is your boyfriend?
Well, did you find my boyfriend yet?
No. No, I can't find your boyfriend because I have no leads. No one knows. No one knows who your boyfriend is. Yeah, like nobody has a lead on your boyfriend, lady. And it's been 5 years. Like, for all you know, your boyfriend's like dead. Like dead. Not that there's like anything more than just regular dead, but still. And I don't think we've run into anybody with a gold necklace. Not that I can remember anyways. Popola, I got a map!
Hey, I've got another map for you.
Alright, let me take a look.
Here.
Well, the code on this is pretty tricky. But I think it's a map of the Northern Plains. It mentions something about the place where the Iron Bridge starts. But that's all I can make out. Sorry I can't be more help.
No, this is great, Popola. Thanks.
Nice. Well, to the Northern Plains then. And then we'll use that to get back to the village, or we'll just go back to the village. Then we'll head to the mansion. We'll see this through one way or the other, I guess. Hiya! Oh hey! Do you know about the guy with the gold necklace?
Guy with the gold necklace, eh?
Ooh!
Yeah, I heard some folks saw him heading for the Forest of Myth.
The Forest of Myth, huh? Maybe we should pay a visit.
Well, hey, at least there's that. At least someone knew. I love that little note from Yona where she's like, he left really fast. He said he showed up only to see my face. That is so cute. Oh man, the cloudy days. Look at all these shades, man. And of course there's gonna be more because we're on that section where we're getting ready to go to the Airy. I got so excited seeing that gold item and then it's just a freaking recovery potion. Oh, I hate it when that happens. That's like one of the biggest disappointments you're gonna feel playing this game, is when you're like, ooh, gold item, it's finally one of those rare drops that I need for an upgrade. No, it's just a potion. Or if you have an enemy that can drop like one of two items, and it drops it, and then you're like, oh my gosh, please let this be the one, and it's literally the other item that you don't need every time. Like, oh, it's so frustrating. Alright, so it says where the Iron Bridge starts. It's gonna be over there. So we're gonna head that way. Oh, and we also still need to go to the junk heap too. Crap, I keep forgetting. But yeah, I know this atmosphere, whenever it's cloudy like this, is just so tranquil. If it wasn't for, you know, like, obviously, if it wasn't for the fact that there's shades everywhere, like, I'd be able to, like, lay out in a misty field like this and probably just fall asleep. Like, it's so peaceful, just so lovely to me. And you've gotta know that, like, that weather must be nice, like, temperate, probably has a nice breeze. Like, ugh, I love it. I love it. Yep, there's the item right there. You get out of my way. And here it is. Obtain the spear, Labyrinth's shout. Nice.
Wow. It would appear this latest treasure map was the real thing.
Yeah, I'd say this is an ample reward.
Nice. And this is why you want to do all the side quests, because in order to get ending C and D, you have to collect all the weapons. Like, you don't have to upgrade them, but you have to collect them all. It's, I think it's similar with NieR Automata as well. In order to get, like, certain endings, you have to collect all the weapons. Which means doing all the side quests and doing some pretty tricky platforming. Luckily, with NieR Replicant, you do not have to do the platforming bit. There's really no platforming required. There's some light puzzle working, but nothing too crazy. Alright, and we're right here by the Forest of Myth, so nothing to worry about. Royal Fern. Ooh, and there's another spellcaster up here by the boar. Leave the boar alone. Oh, another recovery potion. Damn it. That's 3! 3 times I've gotten a gold item, and 3 times it's been a recovery potion. That is ridiculous. Like, what are those odds right now, bro? We'll probably have to save Emil's Manor for later, though. We'll probably have to do that next episode, since we're already kind of running out of time as is. And we're still close enough to the junk heap as well that we could probably see what that guy needs. He'll probably need a lot more materials, so I'll probably be on the hunt for that. I love this game so much. Oh, it makes me want to cry. I love this game so much. Yes, give me all them berries, even if they're poisonous. Ooh, sap.
Wait, what? A man with a gold necklace?
Oh god, he sounds mad.
You know him?
You bet I do. Goddamn bastard ran off with my wife.
Wait a minute. I thought he had a girlfriend.
If you find him, bring him back here so I can murder the bastard.
Oh boy.
Sure, I'll consider that. Listen, do you know where he went?
Last I heard, someone saw him in Seafront. Goddamn bastard. I can't even bear to look at my wife anymore.
Guess it's back to seafront for us.
Ooh, boy. So this guy is a regular Don Juan. Oh boy. That is scary. Imagine, like, you're living in this tiny, quaint, mystical forest, and you have a loving wife, and a tree that gives up all sorts of you know, prophetic words, and you're just existing, you know, you just vibing. And then some handsome guy stops by, and then he steals your wife. What an asshole. Oh boy. No, that really would suck though. I feel bad. I mean, knowing what I know, and again, not giving away, like, any spoilers, knowing what I know, it's not really going to matter, but at the same time, it's just like, I still feel good to do, you know? Cheaters never win, okay? Like, it may seem like they're winning, but I see it like this, okay? They did you a favor, right? They rooted out the snake in your life. Yeah? So yeah, it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna suck. And I'm not saying you should thank them, but I'm saying, you know, at least they made it easy to take out the trash. I know it's easier said than done, trust me, I've been in that predicament, unfortunately. Unfortunately, when you love somebody, it's hard. But alas, you know, like I said, they never win. Karma always comes around to bite them in the butt somehow. I always hope that they get an itch they just can't scratch, or an itch that's definitely gonna make all their partners very mad at them. That's what I always hope for. Oh man, does that sound malicious? It might have been a little malicious, maybe just a bit. Wow. Give me more of them spellcasters with good rare items that I actually need, and not recovery potions. Because I don't even think... I mean, I think I used recovery potions while doing the DLC content, but I don't think I've ever, like, legitimately needed the DLC, like, the recovery potions. Maybe? Maybe when I was first playing this game I needed the recovery potions? I don't know. It would have been so long ago. And even then, like, I don't know, I can't think of very much that would require the recovery potions. Well, actually, never mind. I can think of, like, 1 or 2 bosses that I may have used them on, but even then, that's very few and far in between, and mostly it was more of a being unfamiliar with the mechanics. I just love how this game's like, oh man, you're heading to the junk heap. You're gonna need a bunch of herbs, and I mean like a bunch of herbs. And chances are you don't. You don't need that many herbs, it's unnecessary. Alright, so we'll go here, and hopefully we can get the knife. If we can't get the knife, oy, then I mean, I guess we can still go to Seafront, but it'll probably say, I don't have the materials.
Hey, you carry kitchen knives?
Sorry, we're out of stock. Don't even have the materials to make one.
Oh no.
Are these materials something I could get?
Sure. I just need 10 titanium alloys. You can get them from some of those stupid robots.
Got it.
Huh?
I'll make you a kitchen knife if you... By the way, what can I help you with?
Oh gosh, strength and anyways, gold ore, giant egg, yeah. Yeah. Sure. sure. Ooh. What else can I level up? Kusanagi. Forlorn Necklace. Phoenix Dagger. I don't want to do that though, because I'm going to need the same stuff. Rusty Kitchen Knife. Titanium Alloy. I have 3 in my inventory right now, so I don't want to mess with that right now.
Come back.
Because I'll have to save that. Okay, so I'm obviously going to need that stuff. I'm gonna do that in my own time. I'm not gonna do it right now. So we'll go to Seafront. We'll go to Seafront, we'll see if we can find the guy with the gold necklace, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll go from there. I at least want to finish that quest, and then we'll have 2 quests we still have to do, and then we'll be able to go to the Eyrie. Because ain't no way I'm doing that tonight with that titanium alloy shit. Don't wanna, don't need to. So I really wish, like, I kind of like it that only certain enemies, like, drop certain materials. That way you know exactly what to farm. But at the same time, it's also frustrating because then it's like, oh man, you know, I wish I could get it from a multitude of enemies, you know? Like, but no, it's just 1 or 2. It's usually 1 or 2 that maybe drop it. Usually it's only 1. And it's like, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And like I said, it makes it easy to farm sometimes. But then when you have, like, the spellcasters, right? Where there's only, like, 3 per zone, then you're really freaking screwed. Like this guy. There's only like 1 or 2, like 1 to 3 per zone. And he drops rare items that I need, that only he himself will drop. He or she. You know, like only these spellcasters drop these items. And it's like, I need it. I need it for upgrades. Those forlorn necklaces, forlorn bracelets, those are usually dropped by spellcasters. You know, maybe not those specific ones. I think the flying ones drop earrings. And it's like, I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need those for upgrades. And yeah. And if I have to go through a zone and only kill 3 of them and then cross my fingers and hope for the best, I mean, that's rough.
Whenever anyway.
I don't care. Take me to Seafront. We're out to find a cheating man with a gold necklace. We're out to find a suave fella. Oh. Hey, lady.
The man with the necklace? Oh, I know him. I know him very well, if you get my meaning. Grrrr.
Ugh.
Truth be told, I haven't seen him for almost 5 years. But I know he's coming back to me.
Yeah, sure.
That's a really long time. You don't think maybe...
He promised he'd come back, and he will. He was honest, and he loved me. Not like that old husband of mine, let me tell you.
This man seems to have quite the gift for swindle.
Sure seems like it.
The economy's not doing so well.
The man with the necklace sold all kinds of neat merchandise, and his prices were so reasonable. It's not every day you meet a guy like that.
So he sold merchandise. Sold merchandise. Sold merchandise.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he was pretty shady. I heard he beat it for the North after folks caught wind of his counterfeit goods.
To the north? Like the Northern Plains north? Or... Let's see, quests. You learn that he's in Seafront. But he's not anymore. Is there anybody else that knows about this guy? Because he had counterfeit goods, so he beat it to the north. He used to sell a lot of stuff.
Man with the necklace. Yeah, sure, I remember him. Heard he took off for the junk heap earlier.
Great. Now the junk heap. Maybe he ran into the two brothers.
This man is gonna send us everywhere. Oh my gosh. Ugh. So we know that not only was he a swindler, like for the ladies,
What? Anyway.
you know, not only was he stealing women, but he was also selling bad goods. What a fella. What a fella.
That man simply hops from one woman to the next, does he not?
He's been cheating this whole time? That's just terrible.
Doubtless he will end up suffering at the hands of one of his paramours sooner or later.
I don't think he means any harm. This kind of thing just happens with attractive guys.
That's awful. What if a man did that to you, Kaine?
He'd wake up a little less man than he used to be.
Hell yeah,
So
Kaine.
reminded, cheating is always wrong.
Hell yeah. NieR's like, this kind of thing just kind of happens. Kaine's like, yeah, no, I'd chop his balls off. 100%. 100%. If that was legal, and a, you know, guy cheated on me, granted, like, what would be the equivalent for women? You know, I don't know, like, because you can't really threaten them with something like that, can you? Ah. Waste not, want not. Yeah. I love the sunset motif as well. I think if there were such a thing as the night cycle, I think the night cycle would be gorgeous as well, but... And it's really funny to me that they were like, oh yeah, we can program a sunset, but we can't program nighttime. Hi, I'm looking for a cheating asshole with counterfeit goods.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, got a question for you. Did a guy with a gold necklace come around here maybe 5 years ago or so?
Sure did. Mom used to spend a lot of time with him.
That was the guy she died with.
Oh no. Don't tell me he's the guy we found with their mom in the junk heap.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
We can hardly keep this a secret from all parties, and yet I can't imagine how to begin telling them.
Well, let's just tell the client. Gideon doesn't need to know.
Yes, I suppose that would be the wisest course of action.
Yeah, I'm not telling Gideon. Gideon's already whacked out as is. So we're just gonna tell the client. Because the rest of the women, well, you know, it is what it is.
He's been dead all along. Poor guy.
No, not poor
One
guy.
could say he received his just reward. Still, he was with the woman he loved at the very end, so I trust his final moments were happy ones.
There's nothing happy about dying.
I suppose this means the matter will always be a mystery to us.
Thing is like, I don't feel bad for the man. I mean, shit, he took a woman away from her children. Like, I mean, she went with him willingly, but it's just like, he... Okay, so hear me out, right? He stole the woman from the Forest of Myth, like, stole her away from her husband. She's now living in Seafront, you know, and she's waiting on this man for 5 freaking years, right? Because obviously he left town and blah, he probably made her a whole bunch of promises, okay? When that woman, you know, Gideon's mom, when she left, she literally took all their money with her, right? She had a bag full of money, she had her finest perfume, she left her kids with no money, no food, no nothing for this man. And I get it, like, you know, Gideon's brother, literally, Jake, he literally said, like, you know, she wasn't happy and all this other stuff, whatever. He was justifying it, and that's all fine and dandy, but the thing is this man obviously convinced her and was like, hey baby, we could have a great life together. And who's to say he wouldn't drop her off somewhere, right? Take all her money, leave her stranded somewhere as well, with the same idea that he was going to come back for her while he went out and got other women. So yeah, no, I don't believe his love was true at all, but I believe that the mom was a victim of his brainwashing, and it made her, you know, leave her kids. So no, screw that guy. I'm glad he's dead. Like, it's good. I know it's bad to think that way, but ugh, God. Like, men like that are the worst. Lady, your horrible boyfriend's dead and you'll thank me later.
Hey, I tracked down your boyfriend.
You did? Where is he?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but he's dead. We found his body 5 years ago in the junk heap.
I had a feeling that might be the case. It's the only thing that could explain him not contacting me for so long. Thanks. I think I can move on with my life now. Here's a little gift for you. I appreciate you doing all that legwork for me.
15,000 gold.
If only our harvests weren't so poor lately.
Yikes. Big yikes. Well, at least I guess we only have the knife and the manor to worry about now. Still. No bueno. Alright.
I fear the next card fate holds for us.
I'm just gonna yell and say something random as I go and get my mail. But anyways, that's all I have for this episode. But hey, we got some side quests done. We got some new weapons. We were able to do some weapon upgrades. We still have some more side quests to do, but we did unlock some other things as well, and we leveled up. So I'd say that this was a success. You know? But that is basically where I'm going to leave it for now. But leave a like on this video if you like the series and if you want to see more. I'm looking forward to sharing all the endings with you. I know it's been slow going, so I thank you for your patience in me getting through this series because I really am trying to play like a billion games at once. But yeah, if you just want to talk about anything that happened in this video, down in the comment section, let's talk about NieR together. Or talk about like horrible stories about cheaters. But anyways, if you are going to talk about NieR, just be mindful of people that may not know about this series, and go ahead and place slight spoiler tags just so that people can avoid those comments if they would like to. But thank you guys so much for your continued support on my videos, and as always, I will see you all in the next one. Alright, ciao you guys!